Ontario Parole Board does not care about your remorse, your tears, or your emotional promises to be a better person. They care about one thing: structural risk calculation. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how I bypassed the emotional trap and built a mechanical release plan that resulted in a sub 2 minute early release decision from the Parole Board of Ontario. But before we map this out, here's the absolute boundary. I am not an attorney. Your defense lawyer or parole counsel argues the law and files your legal applications. Let them litigate the law. My job is strictly the logistical reality of surviving the system's weight and building a bulletproof behavioral routine to get you and your family back to the job site. The most dangerous time for an individual in the provincial system isn't the first day inside. It's the first 48 hours after they're released. If you just sit in your cell and you wait for your release without a structural plan, you are stepping out of a highly controlled environment into complete chaos. I call this the 48-hour cliff. Without a rigid work schedule, an accountability tracker, or a secured financial baseline, the systematic shock of the outside world hits hard. Trust me, I've been there. The statistics for relapse and rearrest within those first 2 weeks skyrocket. And if you or a family member is watching this, understand that if they step out without a blueprint, your home becomes the blast zone for that failure. When I sat in front of the parole board, I knew that walking in with a tearful apology or blaming the system was a massive liability. The board members are risk assessors with crushing caseloads. So I applied trades logic. I didn't give them a subjective feelings. I handed them an objective, quantifiable ledger. I stripped away the victim mentality and articulated my causal offense cycle with 100% accountability. That is imperative. Then, I mapped out my exact housing logistics. I provided a strict blue-collar work schedule. I had signed mandatory community support meeting logs and a preemptive toxicology screening plan already in place. I proved that my civilian life was going to be as rigidly structured as my jail cell. You have to make the board's decision easy. By building a physical ledger, you show them that releasing you is mathematically a lower risk to the public than keeping you incarcerated. You replace the abstract promises with mechanical checklists. If you are the family funding the legal defense, this also protects your legal retainer. When you do the heavy lifting of building this behavioral proof on the outside, your lawyer doesn't have to waste unbillable hours chasing down your logistics. They can take your completed blueprint and leverage it formally. I got home early because I treated my release like a high-stakes contract. If you or your loved one are approaching a parole eligibility date, do not leave your exit to chance and do not walk into that hearing empty-handed. Point your browser to the unpolishedpath.ca. We deploy parole blueprinting and board prep to run the aggressive mock hearings and format your release binder, and the 90-day civilian bridge to establish a 48-hour anchor meeting the second you walk out of the gates. We will show you exactly how to build your data and prove your compliance. Let's lock in your baseline today.